Imagine you are given this particular question in your exam. 2H2 gas plus O2 to give 2H2O gas. Now, of course, the first thing you want to know is this particular reaction balanced. You understand? That follows the principle of what? Conservation of matter or mass, as the case may be. So now you want to see, this is 4, 2 times 2, 4. Then hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen is also 2 here. Then oxygen is balanced. Then you can go ahead to the question. Now, what happens? This is the question here. What happens to the equilibrium constant of the reaction above if the temperature is increased? Now, first of all, no examiner will ever ask you the concept or the effect of temperature on a particular reaction without giving you the enthalpy change of that reaction. I repeat, no examiner will ask you the concept of temperature on a particular reaction without giving you the enthalpy change of that reaction. Or otherwise, if, for instance, if the reaction is a thermal decomposition reaction, let's see this. Let's say we have something like this, CaCO3 to give CaO plus what? CO2. Solid gas. Now, of course, you know that this reaction is a thermal decomposition reaction. That is, there must be a particular form of heat to decompose CaCO3, that's CaCO3, to give quicklime CaO and CO2. Of course, note, we use this word, is an unusual drying agent for what? Ammonia. Just note that. Now, of course, I don't need to give you the enthalpy change for this particular reaction to know that this reaction actually requires heat. There's a thermal decomposition. So in this question now, I know that this reaction, heat is being applied to this reaction. So a form of endothermic reaction. So I don't need to bother myself. So now the enthalpy change here is given to be negative. It's given to be negative. Now there are ways to go about it. There's something we call the energy profile or the heat profile. Now in this case, we can have something like this, where this is the, of course, you know, this will be the reactant. Why this will be the what? The product. Now this means enthalpy, not the change. Enthalpy change itself means HP minus HR. That is the heat content of the product minus the heat content of the reactant. So now look at it. If this is increasing order, let's say I have 0 here, let's say I have 2, of course I will have 4 here, and I will have 6. That's the way it will be. So if I trace this, look at it, 4, and I trace this, that means this is 2. That means I can say here that HP, which is 4, minus HR, which is 2, this will give positive 2. That is why I can tell you categorically, this is the profile representation for endothermic reaction, because the enthalpy change is what? Is positive. So in terms of thermodynamics, there are 2 types, the exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. So the endothermic reaction, endo, the way I used to remember this is that endo means heat is absorbed, while exothermic, like the word exit, so heat is being released to the surrounding. Do you get that? So now this is positive. This is an endothermic reaction. Now, another case, let's say we have something like this, and we have this, and this. Now, don't forget, this is still reactant, and this is still what? The product. So in this case, if I also trace it, this is 2, and I also trace this side, this is 4, this is the heat. So if I want to write the enthalpy change for this particular reaction, it will still be HP minus HR. Nothing will change. That's the concept. That's the way it is. So the HP here is what? Is 2. While the HR here is what? 4. So that is why you have minus 2. So in this case, that is why the enthalpy change for an exothermic reaction is negative. So if you know these 2 concepts, this endothermic, and this, so this question is very, very important that you know this profile. This is an endothermic reaction. And what these are not exothermic. So Jamb can ask you, or any exam whatsoever, they can ask you this particular thing. So you have to first understand this particular concept. Okay. Now, back to this particular question. We already know that it's an exothermic. That means the heat is being released to the what? To the surrounding. Heat is being released to the surrounding. So if you increase the temperature of this particular reaction. Of course, heat and temperature, they are at par, but they are not the same thing. I want to let you know this, that heat is a measure of what? Total internal energy. While temperature is a measure of what? Kinetic energy, or average kinetic energy. You have to know that. It's different from the degree of hotness and coldness that most of you, are used to, because this is Jamb now. So if temperature is being increased for an exothermic reaction, the way I used to explain this thing is very easy. I already have money because, that's why I can give out. I'm releasing it. So you increasing my temperature will not really have any effect because I have it. That's why I can give it out. Exothermic. That's why I can release the temperature, the heat, right? So you giving me will not really help me. So I need someone that will keep taking my money because I have enough. I mean, that's the concept of exothermic, right? So exothermic, so if we're increasing this temperature of this particular reaction, we favor where? Backward reaction. It will favor the backward side. It will not favor my forward reaction. So you have to note this. So if let's say it's an endothermic reaction, for instance, that is, I need it. So when you give me it, right, it will favor me because I need it. That's endothermic reaction. So what you want to understand is that it is an exothermic reaction, very important. So increasing the temperature will not favor it because it's already it has in essence. That's why it can release. That's why it can give it out. So increasing the temperature will favor backward reaction. So in this question, what happens to the equilibrium constant of the reaction if the temperature is increased? It will actually decrease. The equilibrium constant will decrease. It will favor the backward reaction. So that's the answer to this question. Thank you. See you in the next video.